This is really sombering and it's sad, but I think this guy and his family deserve a massive shout out. We're talking about this gentleman here, and my friend Ron knew exactly where I was going with RIP to the Biff. This is a sad, sad, sad story that we're going to start our show with. Last week, I don't even remember what day it was, but I was just doing my normal thing, and I turned on the Facebook, and I saw a story that said former NASCAR driver Greg Biffle, aka the Biff, was involved in a plane crash. This is really sombering and it's sad, but I think this guy and his family deserve a massive shout out. So Greg Biffle was a NASCAR driver for many, many years, like 20 years. When they did the 75th anniversary of it, they named the top 75 guys of all time, and he was one of them. So like out of the thousands and thousands of people that have been in there, he's one of the very best, right? And he's won the championships and like done all kinds of cool stuff and won a whole bunch of times. I guess maybe about 10 years or so ago, because he just said, hey, you know what? I've been successful. I got to live my dream. I want to start a family. I want to have more quiet, peaceful life. He got married, family, and all that stuff. And they've been doing a YouTube channel, which is what really makes this really, really, really hard to imagine. And it was he and his family and some of the shenanigans he would do. He's a very well-known guy, very good humanitarian. Greg Biffle legit was taking his helicopter and flying from his home and bringing down supplies to all the people that were stranded. Do this many times, and he saved a ton of lives with his selfless act of heroism and generosity. His YouTube channel featured his family, which is like, he had a young daughter and a young son. I think his son was 5 and the daughter was probably about 12 or 13. But he also did a lot of philanthropy. He started a rescue for animals, was very, big into protection of animals, and did a lot of things for, military veterans and things like that along the way. Very charitable guy, very, very, very well loved. And there weren't too many people that ever had anything bad to say about the guy because he was just a good dude. Well, last week, he and his family were getting ready to go on their family vacation, Becky, and they flew out of the Statesville, North Carolina airport on his Cessna. The plane took off, and I guess a few minutes in, something had triggered them to realize that there was something wrong. So the pilot had turned around and was attempting to go back to Statesville, and I guess, from all accounts, they didn't make it. And they showed that his wife, one of the last things that she did was texted her mom in the air and said, "We're in trouble." And Becky, the plane crashed like feet from the runway. It crashed and it exploded.